Dancing side to side as the wind goes on by, a glimmer fades in and out as the sun beats down. Green as a leaf and rough like sandpaper, this blade of grass keeps on growing. Slish, slash, the grass gets chopped. Up it goes, never failing to grow. It is like the hair on your head. Little or big, its heart is always set on shining, making people smile and being a blanket to cover that mud. It makes people laugh with its bright green smile. It gets trampled, it gets wet, it gets dry, it even dies. But that little blade of grass never gives up. It keeps on fighting until it is finally time to ask for help. And so the ground shakes and the clouds cry, just to bring that blade of grass back to life. It shouts like a trumpet coming from the sky. After the shivering winter, it is finally ready for spring. It's not too fond of the blistering heat of summer, but the rain helps him cope. He doesn't have a family, but he has a mighty creator, this little blade of grass. Hello everyone, welcome back to Narrow Road Vlog / just regular videos. Glad you guys could join me. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks, I think, since I last did my last video. Sorry about that. It's just, when Christmas time comes, I think it just gets really hectic, and just spent time with family and did kind of that kind of stuff instead of doing the videos. But I'm back, and I'm excited to be back, and I hope that you guys are excited to check out this new video. And I just want to start out, obviously, like usual, with a verse. And today it's going to be from Genesis 1. And I think this is just a really big part in our life, because it's in the beginning. It's how it all started. It's where, as we'll see, God created. So it says in the chapter 1, verse 1, "In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters." So I think with that, you can tell I'm talking about creation, and with the previous thing you just saw with the little blade of grass, I think we as humans miss so much that God put out right in front of us. There is sin entered the world. Later in this, you realize that that's what happened, and yeah, that did destroy a lot. It made so many things worse than they were, because this was perfect when He created. But we miss a lot. I think we really miss a lot when we need to take a look back and just walk outside and be like, how is there no God? There would never be no God with what's created out here. This is all done by a mighty creator. And that's what I put in that little poem, is at the end it talks about He has a mighty creator, that no matter what, even if he didn't have a family, even if he didn't always get treated well, all these different things come together, and we realize that we have a mighty creator who created many things, not only us, but this wonderful, wonderful world. It does look a lot of the time just like a terrible place, and there are places where it just is not beautiful. That's just what it is. But we, as humans, I think, miss the beauty out there. And you see photographers go out to nature, and I feel like they really gather or understand the beauty out in this world. But sometimes I don't even understand who created it. But when you understand who created it and you look at it and you're just like, this is amazing, this is so wonderful. I just go outside and listen to the wind, or look at the grass, or look at the trees, the water, whatever it is. I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. This is crazy, because you think that one did this, and that's God, but God is so amazing and so powerful, so artistic too. When you look at it, when I think of that, I'm like, artistic is one word that comes to my mind. I just look out there, I'm like, I don't think I would have ever thought to come up with this. I wouldn't even, and what's even better is later in this, he says, He said it and it happened. He said, let there be light. And what was there? There was light. He created it by His words. He said it and it happened. So not only do you understand how beautiful creation is, but you understand how powerful and amazing God is because He just spoke it and it happened. And, I think I just push people to realize that yes, this world is a mess. There's a lot of things in life that just we take for granted, especially outside. I mean, obviously you're inside, you don't really see too much of creation necessarily, but I mean, you could look at your bed or whatever, and God created maybe the wood from it, and there's so many different things. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I can go outside and smell the air, or look at the grass, look at the ocean. I don't get to see the ocean because I do not live by the ocean by any means. But I mean, rivers, whatever it is. I'm sometimes terrified of these things, but I mean, like spiders, animals, whatever it is, we take it for granted and we don't really realize what God did, what He did. The reoccurring theme is, yes, there is brokenness, but there's still beauty. There's brokenness and beauty at the same time. And a lot of the time we see the brokenness. We see the brokenness too much, and that's not bad all the time, because then it helps us strive to make it beautiful, really. I mean, but I think we need to do this more often. Just walk outside and be thanking God for whatever He's given us, and just look outside. I always get I feel like it's just breathtaking looking outside. I mean, I keep saying a lot of the same things, and I get it, but I push people to realize this. And yes, I could keep talking about how beautiful it is out there, and I think that's true. That is true, but it would never happen without God. God is the Creator, the mighty Creator, the only one Creator, and we have to share this with people. We see people taking pictures, and they're like, "This is so beautiful." I'm like, "Yeah, God created that, and it's so beautiful." Just agree with them, but share the gospel in it. Tell them who created it. Tell them who made this rock, made this tree, whatever it is. Tell them who made it. Don't just be like, "Yeah, it is beautiful." I mean, we could say that, but share the gospel while doing that. If you take photography, share the gospel some way through that. Be like, "This is my God's creation. He created this. The mighty Creator created this." Do that. And with me, I try to do that. I don't always do a great job. I'm like, look at this picture. I just take a picture and it's just it. But I don't thank the Lord enough for it. And so I really think I need to do that. And I'm sure I'm going really long here, but I just want to end on a couple extra notes. First is, I think a lot of time when this is going to be way off what I've talked about, but a lot of time when we go to restaurants, we give them a money tip, or maybe we don't personally, but someone in our family does, or whatever it is. And I really, it hit me a lot, because I'm just like, I can't always just give someone money. But something I'm going to start trying to do, and I want other people to do, is just make notes, or make an encouraging letter. Make one out to a waitress or waiter, if it's male or female, whatever it is, and then take them both with you when you go to a restaurant or whatever, and leave that encouraging letter on the table. And maybe they'll read it, maybe they won't, but if they see it, then you can share the gospel and encourage someone who may be having a bad day. Because you can't always give money, or you're not the one giving the money. And so I think that I challenge people to do that, because I want to do that, because I want to see people not be so down. I want people to enjoy their job. And the second thing, which is going to be mainly the thing that I have on my blog, it's not going to be much of what I first talked about, is kind of where I am, what I want to do. And you see, I make a lot of videos here. That's what I want to pursue. I want to pursue a kind of career, maybe in videography, and do some photography too. I think a lot of people kind of just look at that and they're like, okay, well, whatever, kind of like, what are you going to do with that? And, I feel like there's so many opportunities for me with this. I just think of the endless amounts of things I can do, but really what I want to say is what joy this brings me to do these things, because I enjoy making these videos. I enjoy doing photography. I enjoy it, and so why would I not want to do it, right? I mean, I want to do something that I enjoy for the rest of my life. I don't want to be down and not having enjoyment in what I do. So I just, share that with you guys, and wherever that leads me, I mean, there's so many different things I can do and ways I can do it. I just hope that you guys can all help me through that, and I really, really want people to check these videos out. I don't want them to just watch the video and not care about it. I want them to care about it and share it with people, because I need to get word out to others, and I can't do that by myself. So I just thank you all for joining me, and I just please subscribe to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Try to get more going with that stuff, and go sign up to my newsletter on my website. Check my website out, and just subscribe to my YouTube channel. Obviously, we need that. I thank you for all that you've done.